Yeah, I'm gonna talk about a story that came out in the Huffington Post today. It's about three teenage girls in D.C. who came up with a way to purify lead contaminated water, drinking, in the drinking fountains, and it was a very impressive, you know, way to a way to do it, and they allowed the public to vote on who should win. And they said it was some racist trolls from 4chan had somehow hacked the voting system so some boys can win, most likely some white boys. I'm gonna read the article and then I'm gonna give my opinion. Three teenage girls in Washington, D.C. came up with a way to purify lead-contaminated water in school drinking fountains that was so impressive it landed them among the finalists in a NASA-sponsored contest for high school students. Michaela Sharif, India Skinner, and Bria Snell earned a spot in the contest finals, the only all-female, all-black team to make it that far, according to the Washington Post. To win the public voting part of the competition, the trio of 17-year-old juniors took to social media to raise awareness of their project. Their hard work looked like it was paying off. On Sunday, the girls were in first place with 78% of the vote, according to Blavity.com. But that's when a group of users from 4chan, an anonymous internet forum whose members have been known to spew racist and homophobic comments, targeted the girls, according to the Washington Post. The users alleged the teens' project didn't deserve to make the finals, and that the voting was skewed because the black community was only voting for the girls because they were black, according to the paper. The trolls also suggested methods of hacking the voting system to favor teenage boys. The trolling targeting was successful enough that NASA felt obliged on Sunday to suspend the public voting. The institution explained why in a statement. Unfortunately, it was brought to NASA's attention yesterday that some members of the public use social media not to encourage students and support STEM, but to attack a particular student team based on their race and encourage others to disrupt the contest and manipulate the vote. And the attempt to manipulate the vote occurred shortly after those posts. NASA continues to support outreach and education for all Americans and encourages all of our children to reach for the stars. Organizers said they have accurate records of the voting results prior to the attempted trolling, and they will notify the top 3 public choice teams in each category. A panel of judges will make the final determination of who will win the top prize, a trip to NASA headquarters. The winners will be announced later this month. Sharif, Skinner, and Snell didn't comment on the controversy to the Washington Post. However, the students did say they are pleased their project has received positive attention from people all over the country. In the STEM field, we are underrepresented, Sharif told the paper while using the acronym for science, technology, engineering, and math. It's important to be role models for a younger generation who want to be in the STEM field but don't think they can. The project has inspired a GoFundMe campaign that hopes to raise $20,000 for the teen scientists. As of Thursday afternoon, it had raised more than $3,100. Wow, so I think that's just disgusting, to be totally honest with you. And if it's a public voting, if the public is allowed to vote, then, why is that a problem? Everybody else there had the opportunity to promote themselves on social media and have people vote for them. You know what I mean? So I don't know why, why, because they feel like the little black girls didn't deserve to win regardless of, how good their, invention was. But that just goes to show that they don't like our kids to succeed. I saw a video today that Superboy 222 did about a young black girl that got accepted into, I think, 113 different colleges. So it's happening. You know what I mean? These young kids are learning. They're in school. They're doing their thing. but there's always, somebody that's trying to discourage them, trying to knock them down a peg or two. Just like the young man who got accepted into all of those colleges, and those two women on Fox. They said what they had to say about it. It's just very unfortunate, man, how our kids are treated. But I'm happy for these young ladies, and hopefully they win the contest, and hopefully they keep up the good work. Just like the young lady who I spoke about, with 113 acceptances. And the young man, I think his name was Mike Brown. He had the same name as the kid that got killed in St. Louis, Mike Brown. That's why I remember that one. But let me know what you think about this, and thanks for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Like, share, comment, and I'll catch you next time. All right, peace.